Friends, supporters, esteemed members of the Congressional Black Caucus, and distinguished honorees, good evening, and welcome to the Congressional Black Caucus Foundation's 8th Annual Avoice Heritage Celebration. This year's theme, Rooted in Education, pays homage to leaders, organizations, and elected officials who demonstrate commitment to advancing educational opportunities for African Americans and youth in particular.
Something good is happening here tonight. It is an exhibition of the importance of public policy and political thought. And in these times, I cannot think of a better role for us to address those at risk and to bring them into the fold of knowledge, but also to be pointed on information that can enhance those who we care about and represent.
When I started Black Girls Rock, not only did I want to recognize our women who had a very limited and very narrow narrative in the world, but I also knew it was important to give our girls tools to help them to grow into their better selves and to really work on building their self-esteem, because self-esteem and education go hand in hand.
We started our family foundation over 20 years ago. We had no idea what we were doing, but we knew that we wanted to have an impact. Think about what you're really passionate about. Focus no more than 2 or 3 areas. Education was number 1.
You can't get very far without a good education. In fact, in Brown v. Board of Education, there's language that no child shall reasonably be expected to succeed in life if denied the opportunity of an education. Such an opportunity is a right which must be made available to all on equal terms.
We are about to watch a screening of one of the docuseries from America Divided, The Class Divide. At the end of this screening, we will have a brief moderated discussion with the Honorable Congressman Robert C. Scott and Solly Granestein, co-creator and executive producer of America Divided, The Class Divide.
We had stories about, housing inequality and housing discrimination, which leads to a really segregated society where you have schools that are segregated, where, you have people that are living in completely different places. We had another story about education, obviously, and then another story about the criminal justice system, and then stories about voting rights. So we really tried as much as possible to make the links between these intersecting issues.
And when they talk about cradle to prison pipeline, what they're talking about is all those missed opportunities all the way where we could have done something. And I want to thank you for documenting that from start to finish.